This weekend, it is all about the fillies. Roll Tide. It's Alabama time, Andy. And we'll take a look at the impressive list of horses who have won this race in the past.
Yeah, Nest, Malathot, Swiss Skydiver, Late Songbird. I mean, some of the best in history have been winners of the Grade 1 Alabama. So certainly a historic race, and personally one of my favorites.
No shortage of quality in this year's edition. Mark Casse holds a strong hand with two of the top contenders, including Nitrogen and La Cara. But we're also going to get the return of the Kentucky Oaks winner, Good Cheer, for trainer Brad Cox. Louis Saez will be on board. Good Cheer is 7 for 8 lifetime. Her only loss came last time out in the Grade 1 Acorn over a sloppy track. But she certainly handled the slop at Churchill Downs, Andy, in the Kentucky Oaks.
Yeah, and I just think you got a different track up in Saratoga, and she had such a crazy good campaign. I mean, she was undefeated up until that run in the Grade 1 Acorn. So she certainly, after that little bit of a layoff, could improve and come back. But it does kind of worry me that her only loss comes at Saratoga.
She really was never involved in the Acorn last time out, and that would lead me to believe that she just wasn't handling the track from the start. So I think that may be a legitimate excuse. But we're going to find out on Saturday how Good Cheer really is at this point in her campaign.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take anything away from her. She has been excellent up until this point, but I'm excited to see how she runs for sure. And I quite like Nitrogen for Mark Casse. I know this filly has historically always run on the grass, but when the Wonder again came off the grass, she pulled off a 17-length victory.
She was a heavy favorite in the Grade 1 Belmont Oaks last month at Saratoga, and she made the lead here at the top of the stretch, and I thought she was going to get the job done, but another Brad Cox runner, Fione, came charging down the center of the track.
Yeah, this was a heartbreaking loss for Nitrogen. She really looked like she had it, and Fione just kind of kicked it into another gear and nailed her. But I think it's very interesting that they go back to the dirt. It almost seems like Nitrogen has a more sustained turn of foot versus that punch. Like you saw Fione immediately had that just last little furlong burst, whereas Nitrogen had that more sustained run. And typically horses with that more sustained run, high cruising speed, do well on the dirt. And pedigree indicates she should be fine. Medaglia d'Oro over an Uncle Mo mare.
I mean, she won that Wonder again by 17 lengths. Granted, it was only a 3-horse field, and it was over a sloppy track. We'll see if we get a fast track on Saturday, how she handles that. La Cara is the speed of the race, Andy. The second horse of the race for trainer Mark Casse. Dylan Davis will be back on board. She won the Acorn. She made the lead and was just never headed.
Yeah, she was certainly impressive getting that Grade 1 score in the Acorn. And leading up to there, I had been waiting because the jump physically she made from Florida to how she looked in Kentucky was incredible. I mean, when she got to the bluegrass stage, she just was breathing a different air. I do worry she regresses a little bit after that run in the Acorn.
Tell you what, the third place finisher in the Acorn, Scottish Lassie, came back to win the Coaching Club American Oaks by 15 lengths at Saratoga. So that certainly flatters the form of La Cara. Thought we would have saw Scottish Lassie in this race. Kind of disappointing that she will not be running in the Alabama, but it is still a very loaded field with the Kentucky Oaks winner installed as your 8-5 morning line favorite.